I was operating solely by touch and by memory at this point. I opened the basement door and almost instantly lost the ability to breathe. Now remember, at this point I had only been awake for about a minute and a half. I wasn't thinking yet. I gulped down whatever little oxygen was left and dove into a smoke so thick I could have mistaken it for a solid. Right away I could see the orange glow of the fire. Now, our hot water tank had a leak, and my dad's attempt to fix it had included a bucket and little else. I grabbed the bucket as I ran past, readied it, and heaved the whole damn thing at the fire. There was a clang, and a thunk, and the fire disappeared. It had been inside the dryer, and I had just thrown the pail into the dryer itself. Immediately I felt someone grab my arm and start pulling me back to the door. Lightheaded and needing to retreat for air, I allowed myself to be pulled. Once we could see again, I realized that my younger brother had been the one pulling me out. He told me that he had the same idea I had, using the pail to put out the fire, and had gone down just moments before I had. He told the story to humorous effect of how I had stumbled in my underwear and thrown a pail at the fire. For years my family told this story as a funny anecdote, with me as the butt of the joke, of how the fire wasn't really that dangerous and how I had thought myself a hero, of how funny I was stumbling around in a half-woken stupor. One day I pointed out to them that, frankly, I thought it was more impressive that while half awake and believing my life in imminent danger, my first thought had been for the safety of my family, and how it reflected very poorly on them that they thought it was so damn funny. They stopped telling the story after that.